Hey world, I'm Legend Knight, and this is Collect Call with my dad, Suge Knight. What you are about to hear is conversations, raw and uncut, about the life of my father and our family legacy moving forward, and his wisdom and experiences over time. He will be honest, vulnerable, and express his state of mind with you on this podcast series. We will be answering everything that you guys want to know, no filter and no lies. History will be made. On Collect Call with my dad, Suge Knight. Love you, twin.
This is Global Tel Link. You have a prepaid call from
Suge Knight.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
This Suge Knight. I woke up this morning about 3:30 in the morning. First thing I thought about is responsibility. A man is responsible for everything he does, everything he do. That being said, I did a lot of great things in my life. A lot of things I also did is also not so great. When I started up growing up, I had a dream of being able to take care of my parents, my family, help the ones I know. And I thought I did a great job by doing that. On the way of that journey, sometimes mistakes, sometimes egos, sometimes being so young and being sometimes a little too aggressive might not be the best thing to do. That's what you learn from. That's why we're supposed to have better communication with the old and the young, which we didn't have too much growing up. But at the same time, when you decide to be the person that provides and leads, you're responsible for everybody. When things are great, all cheers to you. When something goes wrong, all cheers against you. When you're dealing with a smaller level of a community of neighborhoods, if somebody gets into it with somebody in my neighborhood and we go to war, I'm the first person they feel they gotta get to win the war. If some girls come through something, I'm the first one they want to quit. So it's good and bad on both. But I take responsibility. I'm responsible for anything I ever done. Regardless if it was the wrong decision or if it was the best decision. I'm responsible. You know, I never want no one to have to go through what I go through, because they should be smarter than I was, except the fact that they can use my playbook and make their playbook much better. The people I chose to help sometimes be the ones who want to get you the most. When I started in the music business, I was on a mission. When it came to Interscope, they didn't have much going on. They was ready to throw in the towel. I brought them, therefore there, not only to make Death Row a household name, to make Interscope a household name. But as history always repeats itself, no one wants a black man from Compton to hold all the gold. So it's definitely time to sabotage. And so they did. And they'll use other people as threats to be against you. Pac said something to me, and I feel that I should have played more close attention to it. I didn't. When we were doing our thing and going over everything, he liked the fact that he had an Interscope at the time. And he didn't like the fact that we was using off-duty police officers to do security. He said the Black Panther Party was infiltrated and that was destroyed. If we use these off-duty police officers, they're going to infiltrate us and destroy us because some of us lose our lives.
So they saw that COINTELPRO, the counterintelligence program set up by J. Edgar Hoover, saw that the Panthers were doing a damn good job because all over the country they got this buzz. Similar to how Thug Life is.
Drug Life?
Thug Life.
Thug Life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now, the Panthers got everybody talking about the Panthers and we want to be free and we want decent housing and talking good, not just bitch hole, straight good. Mm-hmm. And they start infiltrating. Now, why would they do this to a young black organization? And why would you not think they would do it to me? They infiltrated them, meaning they got people to say that they were Panthers, they joined the Panthers, and they would start the ruckus. Like, say, let's go shoot up the Botanical Gardens or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And do it in the name of the Panthers, but it's a cop. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And everybody think it's the Panthers because he's dressed like a Panther.
I didn't see his vision at the time. I see his vision now.
In America, black people are treated very much as the Vietnamese people or any other colonized people because we're brutalized. The police in our community occupy our area, our community, as a foreign troop occupies territory. And the police are there not to, in our community, not to promote our welfare or for our security and our safety, but they're there to contain us, to brutalize us and murder us. Because they have their orders to do so.
When I was incarcerated, I'm incarcerated now, but in the 90s, towards the end of my journey in prison, I was getting visits from everybody you can think of. From people coming to borrow money, people need favors. I had a long visit in there. Last time I told you guys about two women took the bait. The one that caused me to lose my life are framed me to be in prison forever. I never said the names because the name is not the important part of it. It's the lesson that's important. They can do it to me, they can do it to you. Some other people come in and comment for their own private sake. He's talking about so-and-so, he's talking about this person, he's talking about me. I'm not talking about none of you motherfuckers. It's not about you. The devil already got your soul. My testimony is for to help the younger generation, to help God's people. You Illuminati motherfuckers continue to do. You'll never find happiness.
Hey, it's Dave Mays from Collect Call with Suge Knight, and I want to talk to you guys about Prize Picks. So it's America's #1 fantasy sports app with more than 5 million members, and it's a fun and exciting way to get in on the action while you watch your favorite sports and players. You just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. I made my first $10 deposit and received an instant $10 bonus. If you have the skills, you can play for a shot at turning your $10 into $1,000. So this week on Prize Picks, I'm looking at the playoff basketball board. I'm selecting Luka Doncic for more than 29 points and Drew Holiday for more than 6 assists. And now that the WNBA season is underway, you know I'm going to have Angel Reese going for a double-double in my lineup. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code SUGE for a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less, it's that easy. Don't forget, download the app today, use code SUGE for a first deposit match up to $100.
Now, I'm in prison. Jimmy Iovine come to visit me. When Jimmy gets there, when you're on a visit, you can see people getting ready to walk in and get processed and, walk into the business room. All right, so you're going to take Jimmy somewhere. So I come on to the question, why they came with Jimmy Iovine? The boss would come to visit me, let the man come visit me. Takes a while. He finally comes in. He nervous me somewhat. And I had no idea this man was wired for sound. Been finding this out maybe a few months ago. I remember the question. I remember him saying, hey, I know I owe you a lot of money. I know we're doing a lot of things that we should have done and we shouldn't be doing. I want to make it right because are you going to kill my kids and my family? And he tried to get me to give him an argument with him one day. I said, look, man, we've been friends. Number one, I'm not even trying to kill nobody or take nobody's life. I'm not God. Number two, I used to be in your house every weekend. I know your kids. I know your wife. I know your family. Why would I want to say anything or any harm wrong to them? I didn't know he was wired for sound and trying to get me to say some things I shouldn't say or keep me in prison and I never come home. See my family and my kids. I was just speaking from my heart and I told the truth. I didn't get upset. I just told him you got the wrong guy. I'm not a beater. I'm not no weirdo. I stand up for what's right. And I'm not scared of shit. Wrong or right. Take responsibility. When women come to visit you and they wire for style, that's a real sad shit. Same motherfuckers that pay you guys bills, making sure you have a nice house, make sure you be successful. Lying on a man, trying to keep a man in prison to die in prison, the worst thing killing that motherfucker. At least when you're dead, you die, you either go to heaven or hell. Those who don't believe in it, that's on you. But I do. But to leave someone in prison 24 hours a day, for how many years you in his motherfucker, you in here. And I say all the time, my worst day on the streets is better than my best day in prison. So, people can say a lot of things. They can use the authorities to water down and make them heroes. But for a person that you've been knowing and did great things for, if they be an FBI informant for all those years while they're working for you, they definitely should have enough respect to say, hey, I'm not going to give you the details, but I'm not good. So watch yourself instead of trying to cross you.
I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, but when I was coming up the ranks, money wasn't constantly flowing as fast as my dreams were. I used to wish there was a way I could get some financial momentum without a lot of stress. I wish we had something like earning back in those days. I mean, because let's be real, life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should you payday? The money you earn can be in your hands today with earning. I know you're wondering what earning is. Well, it's an app that gives you access to your pay as you work, up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. Just download the Earnin app and verify your paycheck. Then you get your money as you work. There are no mandatory fees to you. You just get to enjoy your money earlier. Any money you access is automatically repaid from your next paycheck. You never know when something might pop up, and Earnin can help you out. I know I always like to surprise my fiance Brett with gifts when she's least expecting it. So join Earnin's over 3.5 million customers who've made the app a part of their financial routine. Download Earnin today. That's spelled EARNIN in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the Earnin app, type in Collect Call under Podcast when you sign up. That'll really help the show. Collect Call under Podcast. Subject to your available earnings, location, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. Earnin is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
That being said, everybody wants us to be in the dark. If we never bring it to the light, we can't help no one. We're supposed to be about making this place a better place for everyone. It was a time where people really had real love for each other. I love hip-hop, the culture of hip-hop, and the rap and the R&B so much because it was a voice for the people. It was the happiness of God. We could go to the awards and regardless if it was an R&B person or a rapper, he gets on that stage before they thank their mother or anyone else. They said, I would like to thank God. And thank their people. And everybody was just so excited to have so much fun to who is just the best, who is the toughest, who is the loudest. It was a joyful place. Now you don't see that. But the artists in the business, they can God too much. Why ain't there? Now you see that in the country western, to me. They still thank God. They still having a great time at their awards. One of my favorite artists is Jelly Roll. That's a real motherfucker who do great things and a great wife. I remember I seen him say, hey, Puffy the one basically killed Tupac.
Did Kimmel.
Okay.
The day Diddy did Kimmel.
Did you? Oh yeah, that's right.
And it's the first time. This is the first time in my career where they said, "Do you want to meet such and such?" And I said, "Yeah." And I started walking that way. And as I was getting down the hallway, this is a true story. I said, "Nah,
better not."
And went and got back in the car.
Really?
Swear. I don't know what it was.
Do you think you?
And I made a joke at first. I was like, "Who don't want to meet the guy that got Tupac killed?"
Even he knows it. That's gonna be good. Even all the doctors connect to this, nothing will be fair. But you guys are missing, these guys are informed on 187 for the government. Puffy is not gonna be in handcuffs no time soon, no matter what he done, no matter what he do, because of his position with the government. And he's being questioned. He even taking lobster. They say, what about this? Boy, you already told on that person. What about that? They're already in prison. What about this person? They already did. So he probably running out of people to give up. You know, one of the things is very important, like I said at the beginning, is to be responsible. Suge Knight take responsibility for any wrong I ever did. I'm not perfect. I'm not immortal. Nor do I wish to be immortal. If I was immortal, I wouldn't be on earth. I thought I had a lot of good to do, a lot of kids to finish raising, a lot of grandkids to finish raising, and the ones I hadn't even had yet. So a situation that we all need to learn from is that when a girl got the shit beat out of her, and she used to work for Puffy, the thing she described, Iovine and one of the bodyguards, according to the girl, said that they told her she had to settle and take the money, which Interscope gave this woman over $1 million for Puffy. And the crazy thing about it, what she described happened to her, it's the same thing we see what he did to Cassie on the video. Even though it shouldn't be a gray area, but a lot of times in society, it is. That same hotel, the Continental Hotel, the manager was a black bitch. She came to me one day and said, Mr. Knight, because I used to be at that hotel probably a couple times throughout the week. She came to me and said, well, Mr. Knight, you have black people come up here, and there's too many of our people. I said, well, how the fuck is our people if you're against us? Nobody's being loud. Nobody's causing any problems. She said, well, the girls are very pretty, or guys come to see you. We don't want all these black people up there. So you 86 me because a few black people come to the hotel. But you can have the next black motherfucker beat the shit out of a bitch. Even when she unconscious, beats her. Throw shit at her. And give them the video.
And one other thing I'd like to say, any artist out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the video, all on the record, dancing.
Because if you dancing in the video, you're the guy who doesn't pose a threat. If you're the guy who's not in the video and you're a big motherfucker, you're the guy who posed the threat.